Hey everyone, I'm coming back at you with another video, finally. So I'm gonna start doing some catch up in my planner. I actually did this spread earlier. This is just, I went through my stickers and I noticed that I had this October kit from No White Space Planning, and my October and this one was blank, so I'm just kind of like filling in some of the stuff. So that's kind of what these little page markers are for. These are spreads that I need to go back into and fix or do something in. I also did this spread earlier too, using a Scribble Prints Co. kit. This was kind of a mock spread because I can't find, like, I normally do like a written plan if I don't actually like plan in my planner for the week. So I can't find what I did this week, and I'm using a Scribble Prints Co. kit. I think it's only my third time using one of her kits, so I'm not like super familiar with it. And the Ultimate kits come with so many stickers that like I really hate having leftovers because I never know how to use them. So yeah, but I did this spread earlier too. And then I also did my March monthly, which is so freaking gorgeous. I got this kit from Glam Prints? Glam something Prints. I think it was only like $2 or $2.50 maybe. It was a good deal, so I had to get it. But I need to stop ignoring my planner, so I'm going to do this spread first. This is the week that I went to Disney. I'm going to switch to a voiceover just because I want to be able to make sure that I like collect my thoughts and I can tell you coherently how awesome my trip to Disney was. But I just have everything written out on this notepad here. And for this week, we're going to be using the Aurora kit from Paper Dove Shop. This is an older kit. I love her premium matte paper, and it was just, I don't know, I enjoyed my time at Disney and I thought it was phenomenal. The bottom washi, so adorable. Little things, headers, some functional stuff, more functional stuff, and our checklists. So that's what we're working with. And like I said, I'm going to switch to a voiceover so I can kind of go through day by day and tell you how great of a time I had. Okay, so I'm super excited to finally use this Aurora kit from Paper Dove Shop. It's been a while since I used one of her kits, but as I was flipping through my collection, I saw it and I knew that it would be perfect for this Disney trip. So I just started with the bottom washi, and then I'm going to go in with my full box for the sidebar. I decided to go with the Disney girl with the Mickey mini ears, however you want to say it. And I thought about getting a pair when I was there, but I decided against it because I'm not that big of a hardcore fan. And I don't know, they're just so expensive. So, but yeah, so I'm going to kind of alternate the check boxes and the full boxes at the top just to kind of give the week a little bit of variety. I don't want it to look super uniform. And I was going to put these shoes down on Wednesday. And I wanted to use them in general because my feet were killing me this trip. We literally did 20,000 steps a day, and I don't know what I was thinking wearing Chucks to a theme park, but my feet were so mad. Anyway, so I decided not to use it on Wednesday because there's a really cute double box with Magic Kingdom on it. So on Tuesday and Wednesday we were at the Disney park, so I thought that would be perfect. I did put some quarter labels above the full box because I wanted to mark which park we were at that day. So on Tuesday we went to Magic Kingdom, which I think is my favorite. And we went to Epcot for a little bit. And then on Wednesday we went to Animal Kingdom, rode the Avatar ride. It's amazing. It's amazing. I suggest it 100%. And then we did drinking around the world at Epcot. Phenomenal time. Just a great time. And then Thursday, I do decide to use the shoe sticker because we were walking around Universal, and at this point, I had a blister on my foot the size of a quarter. It was so painful, so painful. But yeah, so just putting down more stickers. On Friday, I did put the balloons up because that's when we left. And then Saturday, I came home to a snowstorm, so that was pretty fun. No, it wasn't a snowstorm this weekend. I had like 2 weekend trips in the month of March, and I thought this was a snowstorm weekend, and it wasn't. My birthday weekend was a snowstorm weekend. That was not great. I got home, and I just literally felt like I was trapped in my house, and I couldn't even pick up Finn, and so I was just by myself. But anyways, I'm moving back onto the sidebar using a habit tracker, and then trying to decide what to put under it. So I used a this week header and then spaced it out a little bit because I didn't have a whole lot to put in my sidebar, because I didn't work this week pretty much at all except for on Sunday. But I ended up using a this week tracker with a weekly tracker just to track my spending, and then I'm using this little thing icon to put a total on there, and then I'm just putting down this important header and then the last heart checklist, just because the colors in this kit are a little interesting, and having this like coral color left over didn't really sit well with me, so I wanted to use that and not just keep it for, I don't know, leftovers, I guess. So I'm just putting down these little things headers, and then we're going to put in our meal trackers. So we had some pretty good food when we were at Disney, especially when we were in Florida. We had some really fresh seafood, which was awesome. We went to Hooters like twice because my friend that I went with loves Hooters. They have good wings. I don't know. I mean, I don't go for the ambiance. I go for the food, I guess. But yeah, so I'm just putting down this weekend banner, and then I'm going to go in with these little, oh, never mind. I worked on Sunday. I'm not sure what I'm exactly marking off with the half boxes, but I'm just putting down half boxes so I can fill more stuff in. I'm like, am I just going to make that fit? Or sorry, this is my first time watching this through, so. But yeah, I just went in with quarter box labels. I used the little heart labels on the days we were at the parks to mark off my favorite ride of the day. At Magic Kingdom, it's so hard to say. Like, I loved all the mountains. Space Mountain, Splash Mountain. Is it Magic Mountain? That was great. On Wednesday, we rode the Yeti. If you haven't ridden that at Animal Kingdom, that's phenomenal. That was probably one of the most thrilling rides we did. Universal, we rode the Mummy ride 3 freaking times. First off, it wasn't that busy, so we could ride it that many times. We did not buy fast passes for Universal, but we did for Disney. So yeah, we had so much fun. I like loved this vacation. And like, if you were to ask me how much I like amusement parks and roller coasters, I'd be like, yeah, I like them as much as the next person. But if you were to ask me again after this Disney trip, I would say I love them. Like, let's go. Like, get me on a roller coaster ride. That's how jazzed I am. After this trip, we had so much fun. Okay, so at some point my camera cut off, and I had already filled some of this in. So I'm just going to kind of go through more day by day at a little bit of a slower rate, just so I can kind of tell you a little bit more about the trip, because I don't think I've told you as much as I wanted to. So on Monday, we got coffee first thing. We flew into Florida, and then we drove to Orlando. We went to this really awesome restaurant that had like super fresh grouper. I decided to get fish tacos because I love fish tacos. They're so phenomenal. We did need to find a new hotel, which totally sucked. But the one that my friend's sister booked us seemed sketch. Like we drove past it and that was all she wrote. So yeah, we found a new hotel. And like I said, we spent Tuesday mostly at Magic Kingdom. We were open to close at the parks. I would say my favorite ride was Splash Mountain. On Wednesday, we did Animal Kingdom. Avatar and the Yeti were my favorite rides. We also did the safari ride, or not ride, but like adventure, I guess. And that was super fun. On Thursday, we went to Universal, and like I said, they weren't super busy. And we just had a freaking blast at Universal. That was so much fun. Harry Potter, phenomenal. We rode one of the rides twice back to back because there was no line right when they opened. And then we went on all the water rides. Thankfully, we bought ponchos first off because we did the water ride at Animal Kingdom, which is hot garbage. Hot garbage. But I got wet for no reason on that ride, and it was dumb. So we got ponchos. We rode the Jurassic Park ride twice, which Jurassic Park ride, so much fun. We got a bunch of butter beer, and then we had to drive back to Clearwater. And then on Friday, we came back. I picked up Finny. I love that little Boston Terrier sticker. He's so cute. And then I took my boss coffee because I'd been gone all week, and he pretty much worked all week by himself, which sucked. So yeah, and then I just did a lot of relaxing on Saturday, and I did my laundry right away because no thank you. But that's pretty much it, and we had a blast. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me.